Hey everybody, and welcome to Wade's Weekly Update. Today is Friday, June the 20th. I, of course, am Wade Byers, the helpful mortgage man here with First Community Mortgage, serving the Mt Juliet, Middle Tennessee area. So here's kind of what's going on in the mortgage and real estate world this week. It's been a crazy few weeks in the financial markets. We have gone through, just a couple weeks ago, interest rates hit a new 7-month low, but have since kind of raised back up to where they were before we hit that big dip. But as I keep telling you, interest rates are crazy low. They're still way below 5 and as good a level as we've seen, in this buying time. And we expect them to stay there, over this buying season and probably into next year. So, couple of things going on. There's a lot of uncertainty in the global as well as the national economy that's helping keep interest rates low. The government is continuing to cut back on their bond buying program, which typically would have a big impact, but it's really not having a big impact on interest rates like we might have thought it would. There's also talk of Fannie Mae is considering lowering their guarantee fee. What that means is that's basically what Fannie Mae charges lenders to be able to purchase their loans, etc. So typically when they lower their guarantee fee, that will drop rates a little bit. They're talking about doing that to try to spur on the housing market a little bit. But as you guys know, in this market, a big part of the problem is not so much buyers wanting to buy, it's more having listings out there for them to buy. So a lot of what I wanted to talk about today was the housing market is extremely competitive. There's very little inventory out there. So when houses come on the market, they're getting multiple offers very quickly. You're talking 5 and 6 offers within a day or two. So in this competitive market, one of the most important things is to know exactly what you can afford and qualify for. The last thing I want is for you to be out there bidding on a house and realize that it's over the level that you are actually qualified for. So a big key is make sure that you're working with a good lender that's letting you know exactly what you qualify for. Try to make sure that if you're in a bidding war, that you still stay at a level you're comfortable paying, because as I've told you a lot of times, you can typically qualify for more than you're really comfortable paying. So try to be sure to stick with that threshold on what you're comfortable paying. And the way I typically do pre-qualifications and pre-approvals is I'm fairly conservative, so I like to give a little breathing room in case you get into one of those competitive situations and you need to bump your pre-approval letter a little bit. I typically try to leave a little room for that. So, try to make sure that you know exactly where you can be. And if you're working with me, I'll be happy to tell you exactly what the top level is and, where your top level is, but also what the level is that you're comfortable paying, so that you know exactly what you're dealing with going into that bidding war in this extremely competitive market. So that's really all I had today. It's extremely competitive market out there. So, do what you can to make sure you know what you can qualify for. Let me know if there's anything I can help you with. As always, feel free to give me a shout, shoot me a text at 615-335-3356. I'm here to help in any way that I can. Hope you guys have a great weekend, and we look forward to talking to you next week. Have a great weekend. Bye-bye.